Happy New Week, my people. How on a day waiting they happen, waiting the sup. Welcome back to our channel. Okay, guys, I went out on Saturday, right, to give out as usual. You know, you guys sent me a message and I must deliver. That's what I did on Saturday. I was so happy doing that because, I mean, you know, putting smiles on people's faces. And I want people to understand this, right? Like, these people are tired on the street, right? A lot of people want me to have a conversation with them. Yeah, I had like a long conversation with them. The audio might be a little bit, you know, bad because I use a GoPro to get a wide angle, you know, view of the whole thing. But at the same time, the point there is, like, these people are tired. They've been hawking since morning. A lot of people need to understand that. And number two, you understand the situation in Nigeria. You can't just start talking to strangers like that. First, they were like checking me out and like, okay. And I explained, you know, in clear terms. Some of them, you know, I tried as much as possible to communicate in the language that they understand and stuff like that. So it was an amazing experience, guys. It's not easy. Personally, for me, hitting the street, it's not even easy for me because because that day it rained and also, of course, you know, sunny. But we're able to help 3 people. Now, remember, I said some of them are tired now, just like this old woman. Right, she's tired. She's been hawking since morning, and I met her sitting down with her whatever she's selling beside her. I was so touched, and I walk up to her, you know, talk to her and ask her a few questions, and it turns out that, you know, that's what she does every day. An old woman. I asked about her child, her kids. They said her kids are still, you know, hustling. You don't understand the Nigerian situation. They're still hustling. So she's the only one. She's the one still helping herself. Like, their kids have no money, nothing to take care of her and stuff like that. And she started crying. Guys, I gave this woman 10,000 and she started crying. Like, can you imagine? We're gonna watch the video, but all I just want to say is that your donation, every time those that have donated, every time you watch this video, you can save the video, or you want to come back to watch, or, you know, share it with your family. But every time, just know that you are part of those people, right? Putting smiles on the faces of these people. Tears of joy, that's what you see. The woman is crying, but, you know, thinking about her life, not expecting that amount of money at that time, you know. So I'm just happy. And the other guy, right, lives in an uncompleted building. I saw him with a watermelon. You know, and I talked to him, how much is this whole watermelon on you? He said like 2,000 or 3,000, I can't even remember. And the guy was tattered, like, looks, I can't even explain, like, you know. But yeah, we also, you know, helped out with 10,000 naira. This is your donations, guys. And also another woman that sells Coca-Cola and pure water and stuff like that, we helped that one. We 4 to go. After that 4, and I'm going to look out for old women because that old woman really touched me. Okay, I'm going to look out for more older people. So thank you guys for the donation. Okay, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing, trust me. Let's watch this video.
táwọn àwọn èèyàn tó bá rí yín náà tó bá fẹ́ help náà wọ́n máa fẹ́ ti fẹ́ sí i. Ibo lẹ ń gbé ṣé bíbá ẹ lẹ ń gbé. Mo wá láti lè bọ́ yẹn. Any phone number. Nínú nọ́mbà. Báwo la ṣe fi máa ṣe ní tàbá fẹ́. Àtọ́ bá ti wọ́n máa ń jagbà gbọ́n mi lọ́wọ́ ní òjò ẹ̀sìn ìlú lọ. Èèyàn tí mo náà náà fi. Ibo láti lè máa rí, ibo láti lè rí. Ibi náà ni máa ń jókòó. Ẹ ṣe gbọ́n. Mama,
Today's news. Told you all back then, it will be Afrobeat or nothing in the future, guys. It is reality now. T-Pain on Wandeko's record, produced by KLP Vibes. Remember in the previous, I think in the previous video or last week, we talked about Wandeko and T-Pain working together, right? T-Pain mentioned Wandeko and Wandeko was like, we ready? And guess what, guys? He was the one who reached out. Really wants to work with Wandeko. And it calls, I think, Wandeko's manager or something, you know, and it was like, look, listen to this. Guys, let us listen to this. Let me know what you think. T-Pain and Wandeko. Guys, let's watch this.
Yo.
Hey, hey, brother, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. Do you want me? Can I just get Wande's direct?
You mean hit him direct?
You know what? I feel like I need to because I feel like this needs to be.
Did I get it by any means necessary if it's too scary? You know the streets get away from you if you let it. Your best friend to turn up is two-headed. And won't nothing be dead unless you dead it. Don't sweat it, I never forget it. Niggas will gas you up and they only pumping unleaded. You can't even leave, your life is on the leaves. And trust me, I know the streets.
Nima, I'm not gonna, Nima, I'm not gonna call you on no regular shit. I wanted to. Oh my God.
Nah, that might be it.
Man, you gotta put me in contact.
I'm gonna put you guys on. I'm gonna put you guys on WhatsApp. You on WhatsApp?
I'm on WhatsApp. Hit me, bro. I'm ready. Put me, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna put you guys on group, and I'm sure it's gonna work out. That shit sounds beautiful, bro.
Okay, guys. Speaking about Afrobeat, here we've got Made in America concert by Justin Bieber, and you know, Wizkid's tour is ongoing. Yeah, currently Made in Lagos tour. So I think Justin Bieber used the opportunity to be like, okay, Wizkid, hit me up when you get to US so we can link up and, you know, hit the stage together. They did that together and they performed the song Essence. Of course, Essence featuring I almost said Wizkid, featuring Justin Bieber and Thames, and they performed the song together. Afrobeat is doing a great job, guys. Trust me.
Let's go, everybody go.
Okay, like I said, Made in Lagos tour has started. Shout out to Wizkid.
Yeah,
yeah,
was
okay.
NTN
live.
News.
Yes.
Yeah, reporting live from New York City.
Boom!
Bombo clap.
Made in Lagos, the cruise has started.
Yeah.
Okay. Sold out shows on outside, 03s, nigga.
Let me read this. This is by upcoming artist Olakira. He said, we really won't understand the noteworthiness of what Davido, Wizkid and Burna Boy are doing to Afrobeat right now. History is literally being said before our very eyes. Celebrate greatness. I'm happy that I get to experience. This is an opportunity for me. I get to experience this. Afrobeat, making it big all over the world. Now, we haven't even started mentioning the youngins. I mean, youngins like Bella Shimoda, Omale, Buju, too many, Fireboy, there's so many of them. Afrobeats, has a bright future. Speaking about Afrobeat and Bella Shimoda. Now, there's been multiple reports that the Ghanaian government used the fake COVID-19 test to extort Nigerians because they get them to pay some amount of money to use the isolation centers. How true is that, guys? So Ghanaians are beginning to extort Nigerians. Yeah. So Bella Shimoda said, you guys are trying to extort me. I'm in Ghana to perform. He tested negative in Nigeria. 4 hours on getting to Ghana, they said it tested positive. Okay, he said, no, I can't isolate, because I think he's heard about the whole thing that the Ghanaian government is trying to play. You've heard about their ways, their shady ways. And guess what? They said they get to pay 70,000 naira in the isolation center every day. 70,000 naira Nigerian money. 70,000 naira every day you stay there. So I don't know how many days, maybe 7 days to isolate. This is how they take advantage of the whole thing, right? Collect, extort money from Nigerians. Now, guess what? He was deported. I think they banned him for 3 months, right? So immediately, Bella traveled to New York, and guess what? He tested negative again in New York. Immediately, he was deported, from Ghana, went to New York, and tested negative there. Oh man, Ghana needs to cool down. Let us listen to what this lady has to say about the whole Bella Shimoda's case.
Like Bella Shimoda, I kind of had the opportunity to talk to him. That was last week, because one of my person was on quarantine in Ghana due to fake positive COVID results. I'll call it fake because I know, like, everybody will like, Nigeria is corrupt, we don't have a system. But when you had a COVID test before flying 4 hours to your flight, it was a test negative, and it's from a correct lab, recommended lab, where the government of Nigerian authority are aware, were equipped, and you had your result and you were tested negative, and 4 hours to your flight, fly from Nigeria, the test was accepted. Getting to Ghana had to run their own test, and then within 4 hours another test will come back that you're positive. And it's frustrating. Bella was with his crew member, about 2 other guys were involved. It's not only him, there's a lot of Nigerian on detention in Ghana. I call it like detention because you cannot be exporting money from people. Each night, each person spend in that hotel, you pay 70,000 Nigerian money. No proper food. You're not allowed to, it's just like you're in prison. It's frustrating. This guy went for Ghana for a purpose. A lot of other Nigeria that went to Ghana for a purpose, we are under detention there because we don't have a system. Nobody questioned that Nigeria look like we are corrupt. We don't have a system that is well managed. And they said they will test you every 3 days. And each of that test costs them 70,000 Nigerian money. They have to pay for it. They are paying for the accommodation, 70,000 per night. Like Bella had 2 of his guys with him, plus him. He's paying each night 70,000, and then he had to pay for each COVID test every 3 nights. 70,000 naira. Even though you're a multi-millionaire, you're paying that kind of money, you will be angry, you will be frustrated. Look at other Nigerians, they are there, they went there for a purpose. Some of them are transiting. There's another person that found out there was opportunity to hear that. He said he was just transiting. They had to hold him down. He did a COVID test from Nigeria, transiting in Ghana. Look at Ghana. This is how bad it is. Let's not, Nigeria, we should not be quick to judge. But I see people comment insulting that guy. That guy reacts out of anger.
Now, let us talk about what has been trending, marriage here. Okay, entertainment, still entertainment, but this time is the serious part of entertainment. Marriage and your personal lives, right? Saga, scandal, whatever you want to call it. Remember, last week we talked about Tonto Dike reaching out to Gistlover because I went live on Saturday evening. Yeah. So Tonto Dike reached out to Gistlover, who of course exposed Tonto Dike's ex-lover, right? His conversation with another lady. And this man said a lot about Tonto Dike in that voice note. And I just keep, seriously, I keep wondering, because this guy is yet to deny that. I mean, that he is the voice behind that. I'm talking about the voice note. Is yet to state specifically that, look, I am not the one there, because I mean he denied it initially and said, I'm gonna go live so that you guys can check out the difference, blah blah blah, but he never said anything, and that was it. And now he, instead of saying, okay, Tonto Dike got it wrong or something, it was false, he instead attacked Tonto Dike. You know, Tonto Dike unfollowed him after that, but Tonto Dike thanked Gistlover. And here's their conversation, Tonto Dike and Gistlover. You know, Tonto Dike was like, this is from my heart. I'm grateful you will never know a better yesterday. And Gistlover replied, I'm glad you took the bold step by dumping his, okay, this man is trash. I am sorry to say, but man, you dodge a bullet. Well, guys, that is the conversation between Tonto and that. And the man replied after that, saying that on social media. I replied, said, it's not about ranting. Come out with your full chest with evidence. I mean, that's evidence. Yeah. A voice note is evidence. It's for you to prove them wrong. That's all. Like, what do you mean evidence? Like, except they have a CCTV camera on you while you're doing the voice note. Like, what else? It's up to you now to show us that it's not you. So I don't understand what you mean by evidence. I said, to the noisemakers, to your tent, O Israel. And he mentioned Tonto Dike's ex and said, you are a man. Why do you even mention Tonto Dike's ex? Okay, I don't want to believe that it's the same person that is in that voice note, because the person in that voice note, I'm not saying it's him, okay, to be safe. The person in that voice note sounds childish, right? And now, thinking about it, mentioning Olakunle Churchill, Tonto Dike can say you are a man in this whole saga and scandal. Does that really sound? I don't know what to say about that. But he said, Helen of Troy. Remember, they already unfollowed each other and everything. And this guy said they dated 3 months, and he said something happened. He accused Tonto Dike of cheating on him, and Tonto Dike begged him that, oh, I'm sorry I cheated on you. So you have all these stories before. Then you could have come out with your full chest and say, if that is you, and say, yes, that is my voice note because this lady cheats. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, he said, we dated for barely 3 months and it was more or less a living hell. So much has happened in such... So you're not talking about the voice note again all of a sudden. In such a little time that I overlooked for the sake of the so-called relationship and my personal sanity. However, I would be releasing evidence on how Auntie cheated right from the very start. It's not about whether she cheated or not right now. It's about the voice notes. You're distracting us. My head is too full right now. Okay. I will be releasing evidence on how Auntie cheated right from the very start of our relationship when she went to Lagos to open her legs like Lekki toll gate, and how she cried and begged for a second chance and even threatened to commit suicide if I didn't forgive her. Last, there is no worse evil than a bad woman, and nothing has ever been produced better than a good one. Nigerian men, they are coming for you all with the same pattern. Once you are close enough to her, your downfall is plotted and executed in association with bloggers. The recent revelation shows we all need to wary of Helen of Troy. It's glaring for who really had an ulterior motive all along, as exposed by her partners in crime. Now, right? Some people said, yeah, I went live, right? Some people said, look, Tonto Dike too should be blamed because of her decisions. She wants to go for the rich and powerful. You know, she thought Churchill was Obasanjo's son before she opened her legs for Churchill. That shows that she has ulterior motive. So what this guy said, you know, mentioning ulterior motive here just reminds me of our conversation. And by the way, guys, go watch the video. People called in. You know, it was a great time. Alima Abubakar, Tonto Dike's friend, I don't know if they're still cool, you know, said or revealed to us that this man followed her after the fallout. She followed her and she was like, why would he even follow me? What nonsense is that? Remember, this is the same guy who also mentioned Churchill. And she says, you all should know I don't make friends. I don't follow people's husband. Why following me now? Man, get off my page. You should know you can't be my friend. Don't try me. No BS from me. Hang it up. Okay. I don't know why you would, why in God's name you would go ahead and follow her friends. Why? I don't know. Okay, here we've got Roman Goddess. She says, a shower man way girls they enjoy. It reach your turn. People go in house. Now they don't leave you. You weren't informed too. And guys, in the midst of this whole saga, controversies, here we've got Churchill dedicating his son in church with Rosie, the mother of the child, the wife, right? And guess what a lot of people are saying? Wow, Tonto Dike must be going through a lot now because there's just a lot on social media right now. This is too much for her. That's what they are saying. Let me read a comment here or some comment. Let's see. Tonto should remain strong. I can only imagine how hot she must feel right now. Okay, guys, that is it. Now let's move to the next one. You know, you understand? It's about marriage again. 2face Idibia, Annie Idibia. Woo! The once peaceful marriage. Well, on social media. That's what social media showed us. We never knew that it was okay, very serious, you know, behind the scene. That's what we see on social media. You know, the whole glamorous life, the beautiful kiss between 2face and Annie Idibia. But there was war, or there's been war going on. Truly, you don't believe everything you see on social media. Well, here we've got 2face's brother. Remember, we talked about 2face's brother, you know, in this whole thing, how he's exchanging words, you know, with Annie Idibia. Now, I'm doing the live YouTube video. I remember, you know, some caller says, a lot of people says, this guy doesn't have the right to interfere with what is going on in that marriage. It's 2face's brother. And I remember asking a question, like, I mean, it's 2face's brother. I mean, he wants to support his brother. They were like, no, he doesn't have the right. 2face should speak for himself. And 2face's silence speaks a lot more. A lot of people talk about 2face's silence as well. Okay, they said, why would 2face be silent? I mean, this is a guy who said that, you know, your wife's mother is a witch, and also insinuated that she's a witch, and also, you know, that, you know, the wife stabbed 2face or was violent, you know, and stuff like that. It's just a lot of someone's private life on the social media. I mean, it's 2face's private life, and the brother think it's okay for him to come on social media and share that. I can't read everything. And again, the brother said, you know, Annie Idibia has 4 mates and 2 PAs, you know, just wasting money, like unnecessarily, and yet refused to allow 2face's family to come see him or to come to the house. Well, I think he's the youngest in the family. Anyways, here we've got Annie Idibia's brother. Although Annie Idibia herself replied to 2face's brother, but the reply wasn't that strong like that, you know. It would have been better for her not to say anything, you know, than that, you know. It would have been better not to say anything. But anyways, Annie Idibia's brother replied to 2face, and because 2face's brother, and said, Charles, his name is Charles, and it's like, why would you even call my mother or our mother a witch? So here the guy try as much as possible to talk sense into Charles, who is 2face's brother. Anyways, after this whole thing, of course, we know there will be reactions, celebrities and fans. Here we've got AY saying that we should pray. Okay, we should pray for celebrities. You know, they said we can do better on social media. Instead of all these things, we should pray for them. He said, beyond all the bad comments and negativity some of us enjoy or see as entertainment concerning the incessant issues affecting the lives and homes of celebrities, let's sometimes do better on social media and pray for our favorites who are equally humans. Let me just read the first 3 comments. You understand what I'm trying to say. Nobody cares on social media. Nobody. Just understand that. Says here, I never pray for my family. Finish, sir. You want us to continue? Should we continue? Okay, let me read second comment. Favorites too, them they pray for us. You want me to go on? Dot comment? Okay. We will now pray for the online in-laws. Are you okay now? Oh, please. Okay, here we've got Annie Idibia's brother. He said, now, before I even show you guys the video, this was a guy who disowns Annie Idibia publicly. He said, that is not my sister anymore. I don't care about her and stuff like that. Now, after Charles called their mom a witch, he did a video, 2 minutes long or something video, to address the issue and to check Charles and say, why would you call our mother a witch?
Peace, peace and love, Nigerians. My name is Sylvester. Many of you don't know me because I don't like to be up there in the front. I don't cloud chase. I'm not about the fame or materialistic. But this has come to my attention. The disrespect going towards my mom. I don't care about my sister or husbands, their issues. They will solve that. Every marriage have problems and then they settle. But for you to bring my mother into this when she had nothing to do with my sister and her husband, and now out in public, nah, that's not gonna slide. Not while I'm alive. I sent 2face's mom a message. The same message I posted, I sent that same message to her. Nigeria, what did she do? What did this old woman do? She listened to it and then she blocked me. She did not have the decency. I thought she was a Christian woman. She did not have the decency or the godliness in her heart to say, my son, don't be upset. I see what my child is doing. I'm going to talk to him to stop and to apologize to your mom. You would think that's what a decent elderly woman would do, right? No. But she's not. She's only elderly with age, but her mind is, she's like a little. Yes, Mrs. Idibia, 2face's mom and Oche's mom is a little. I sent her a voice note telling her that her son should go apologize because I don't want to make this get even worse. She listened and then she blocked me. Do you know what that means, Nigeria? If a mother does that and a child is busy insulting your own mother and then you tell the mom to please talk to her son and the mom instead blocks you, that means she's the one giving him all the confidence to do what he's doing. Which means she approves, which means 2face approves, which means HI approves. So since you guys are coming for us and we've been quiet for 2-3 days, Nigerians, haven't the Macaulays been quiet? We've been quiet. But now I give you guys 24 hours to make up for before all break loose. If it is then it's too. We've been quiet trying to see if you guys will come to some type of common sense, but since the DBs have then it's guys. 24 hours, I want to see.
Good morning or good afternoon, ma. This is Professor Macaulay calling from USA. Okay, so everything that is going on there in Nigeria has come to my notice, and I've seen the whole disrespectfulness coming from your son or Jay towards my mother. I understand that my sister and her husband, your son, have issues. It's normal, every marriage usually have issues and they always settle. You were once married yourself, man, and may God rest his soul. But you know that couples will fight, and that's normal. Okay? But now they have issues, their own personal marital issues, and then your son has to get out of his way to single my mother out. You can say that my sister insulted me, mommy, but my sister did not single you out. My sister said your family, the entire Idibia family does not like you.
So who will apologize to who now? Now you ask them to apologize. During your statement, you abused their mother. Who will apologize to who? You know, some people are like, 2Face is too calm on this matter. They said he's too calm. Somebody said, shaking my head, imagine as the man of the house, 2Face, you sit down, they look. Your wife and brother, they exchange words over social media. This really says a lot about 2Face. No backbone, no sense of responsibility, no authority or leadership quality. Also have Uche Maduagu, as usual, who always poke his nose in things like this. As usual, it's social media, guys. He says, Tubaba unusual silence while his younger brother, exchanged words with Annie on social media is totally wrong and worrisome. Okay, that is Uche Maduagu right there. And here we've got Uche Jumbo. She says, I don't know why people don't get it. Internet doesn't forget. Settle these things off internet. And of course, we've got someone in the government, Adamu Gabar, saying 2Face should accept that Pero is his wife and marry her legally. And Annie DB on the other hand should be ready, willing to accept all these ladies. In fact, he said 2Face should marry all his baby mamas, all of them, bring them. One is married. We must understand that. That's remaining Pero, I think. Yeah. So that 2Face should marry her and just, you know, take care of her, and that way there wouldn't be issues, because this lady has 3 kids for 2Face Idibia.
I have the opportunity to go through this story of 2Face Idibia with Annie Macaulay. Most of people think maybe we are just politicians, we are not also interested in what is happening, but we are interested in everything that happened in Nigeria, including Nigerians, especially our superstars like 2Face, who's an international artist of repute. But I want to advise you to go our path of polygamy. There is no reason why you have a wife. I cannot call her a baby mama, with all due respect. This woman has 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. You know, the elders of his children are with this payroll lady. If not for negligence from his own side, Pero should have been his first wife. Then Annie can be the second wife. But to the best of my knowledge, the best solution for 2Face now is to quickly accelerate the process of bringing Pero as a wife into the family. Not just the second wife, maybe the first wife. Because by right, I think she's the first wife. You cannot have and be calling her a baby mama. To me, that's negligence. So therefore, 2Face should marry that Pero and then bring her into the family. And then you can see a perfect stability from Annie's side. She will never come online again and rant. Because women traditionally, without polygamy, you can't keep them on. That's why we are polygamous. That's why people like us have 2 and we are thinking of having the 3rd and the 4th one. So 2Face should toe the path of his culture, his tradition, his value as an Idoma man, and bring all his so-called baby mamas, to me, their wives, back into the home. Particularly that Pero lady who has shown some degree of maturity over time. I think he needs to do that. That's my sincere advice. Thank you very much.
I remember we talked about Nedu's wife, okay, ex-wife, on social media. The ex-wife, when I went live, on YouTube, right? We talked about it, how the wife cheated on Nedu while still in the marriage, and still have the boldness to come out and say Nedu is a deadbeat dad when she cheated while in the marriage. In fact, she didn't deny it. She said yes, she did it while they were in the marriage, but Nedu should take care of his kids. But when we're saying that, like, oh, Nedu, go take care of your kids, we must never remove the fact that she cheated while still in the marriage. And here is someone who also reacted to that. My people, a lot is going on social media. September. Oh, it's becoming hot in here. Let's watch.
Now, wow, this Nedu wife get mind though. Nedu don't see Madam, you are evil. You are evil. You there for internet, social media, they cry, make that for they think say Nedu na bad person. So if Nedu did not come up with this DNA test results, people for no know say you be bad woman. Madam, you are wicked, abomination. You carried another man's child. According to the story, your sister's husband that you slept with, you carried the pikin, give your own husband a train. You know what that means? That could kill Nedu. Nedu is a strong man. That if you make man die for high blood pressure, you don't know. Madam, you too wicked. You're not supposed to talk at all. Don't say anything. They got a verse. And your time that they carry broom, they whip for Village Square. Madam, you are evil.
Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. Madrina, original Madrina, that is Cynthia Morgan, continues to call out her former manager. I just think this lady is depressed. She fell off, you know. Nobody listens to her anymore, you know, no music out there, nothing. So that is affecting her. I think she's going through that. And yeah, she just came back on social media to explain everything all over again. You know, a former manager, Joy, how, you know, she lived with her, how she, the Joy lady, you know, lived with Cynthia Morgan for years and didn't pay house rent or anything, took advantage of her, and how she made her sign a deal and didn't explain in clear terms, you know, for her to understand what she's about to get herself into. You know, she said a lot of things that I can't read. But guys, yeah, that is it. This is so much for that. Let us move straight to the next news. Okay, guys, let's talk about Big Brother Naija. So Tega has been evicted. Nigerians said they're going to evict Tega, and finally, yeah, she's coming home. And Boma, both of them, fear will not fear Nigerians. That's, you know, I think this happened at a point where there's emotional stories flying around, especially about marriage. So people are pissed. So I think they used that anger on her. She's married and sleeping with Boma in the house. So that's anger. Maybe if it was like a different time, maybe they wouldn't have voted her out, or she wouldn't have gotten like so many negative comments. But because this time is just a bad time, so sorry, Tega. I hope you guys, and she said she missed her husband. I hope you guys sorted out yourself and your husband. You know, you have a kid together. So she said, I miss my husband and Boma is my friend. That's what she said. You sure say you miss your husband? And she said that Boma and I are good actors because we play the film well. You guys play the film well. Is it in the script too? Or is it part of the script? When Boma said, I wish I was your husband, and you replied, me too. Is it part of the script? I mean, script that got you kicked out of the house. That's a failed one right there. Here we've got Mr. 2K talking about Boma. Okay, this is funny. Let's watch.
Oh boy, Boma, as they come out like this now, we they watch you closely. We they look you. Anytime if we see any married woman close to you, this one not be a vision like they compete you. We they watch you now. We they watch you. As he said, that married woman, I didn't swear you. I didn't swear for you. Boma is on the loose now, guys. All married men, watch out. Boma is out. Boma is on the loose. All married men. All married men, watch out, oh, watch out.
A lot of Nigerians are excited that she was evicted. I just quickly want to say, guys, drugs, if you're into drugs, it's not good for your health. It's not good for your health. You're hurting yourself. If you think, I know some people usually take it, you know, because of depression and stuff like that, you're making your whole situation worse. And before you take it, always remember that you've got families and you've got those people who will love you. So stay off drugs, my people. Let's watch this video. I'm sure this is the work of Colorado. Let's watch.
Kazeem, calm down, Kazeem. Ó máa fi ẹlẹ̀. Bàbá já mi padà. Ó máa já ẹ padà, má fọ́. Ó máa já ẹ padà. Oh shit, man. Kazeem.
Okay, guys, that is where we're going to hold it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I just know this video is going to be long. I haven't even started editing, but I feel it in my gut that it's going to be a long video. It's Monday, so we have to cover a lot. I'm sorry, guys. Well, it's a usual thing. I think you guys are used to it. I'm talking about the real fans. Today's question, guys. 2 plus 5 into bracket 8 minus 5. What is the answer? The mathematicians in the house. Mathematicians in the house. Leave your answers in the comment section below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time, peace.